One of the things we need to look at is the yellow cards being distributed to each nation. Because when you look across the board, it's astonishing how certain nations are getting carded every 7 fouls, 9.8 fouls, 10 fouls. The list goes down and down here. And you're probably wondering, well, where's Argentina? Well, if we expand that list a little bit further, Argentina sits with a card at every 22 fouls. 22 fouls is what it takes for an Argentina player to pick up a yellow card. And let's not forget Spain. They're sitting at 17.5. That's also an absurd amount of fouls before you're picking up a yellow card. But this is where it gets very, very interesting because the accumulation of yellow cards in this next match could see massive differences for not only one nation, but multiple nations in the semifinal. Because currently, there are 17 players right now that they pick up a yellow card in this quarterfinal will miss the semifinal, which would be a massive game for any of these players to miss. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, each team is being represented here. Yes, they are. Meanwhile, Argentina, Gonzalo Montiel, that's the only man that could possibly be missing the semifinal, which is kind of ridiculous. And I mean ridiculous because, again, with all the fouls that Argentina have had at this World Cup, you would expect some of these guys to have some yellow cards, but no, just one guy. So that all being said, Thomas Tuchel definitely needs to be smart, and so the players. They have to be very intelligent in their quarterfinal match because it could easily happen where the tides could turn, picking up a yellow card and not advancing to a final because they missed the semifinal, all because of a yellow card. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying these yellow cards shouldn't accumulate because they should. It's just kind of crazy that some of these players might miss a semifinal because of 2 yellow cards they picked up at one point in the knockout phase. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's fair or unfair?